Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Emberpelts, our creator city with the wonders hidden in the mountains that you can't see until you go and look for them. Like this. Okay, it's not that big yet, but there will be more, I promise you that. Last time we've done this new food, new food area, food processing area, that's what I was looking for, yeah. Food processing area, we have two grills here, but with a very sus recipe, grilling with a lot of oil. That doesn't sound like a grilling. No, they are frying those bell peppers. Yeah. And even some of you in the comments confirmed that it is frying, not grilling. Literally unplayable. I must now uninstall this mod. Okay, so we have grilled bell peppers, grilled corn. We have more prepared here. Ah, yeah, for the beets. We are not growing any beets yet. We can add that this episode and probably increase the apple trees. Because we are not producing enough apples. We have only this little forest here. We can certainly expand that somewhere. And we can use a dirt excavator. Because I would like to, or maybe, oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to flatten this. We are just going to do, yes, we will have a staircase. That stupid tree is in the way. I will have that another staircase in this location where the tree is. Let's remove these dead trees. I know I have many projects started. We are still working on that housing underground, that food, and I wanted all these pumps to be moved under the mountain, and I will be doing that. And we will have a nice, what it is, pipe going through this water source all the way somewhere under the mountain. Let me check. Okay, this area is empty. We can do that there. This will be industrial area. This is food processing area. Here we can have a pumping stations, and this can be the living quarters. That's even way too big for living quarters, but whatever. We can be building it there. All right. So I will start working on those pumps, I think, but first I want to start planting another forest for the apple trees. And someone mentioned, why not to try 4x4 irrigation? I don't know, I never tried that, I never thought about it. The 3x3 was meta, or maybe it is, but I don't really care about the meta. Let's try making 4x4. And we will need an irrigation here. So it can spread 16 from the side. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's go 14 like this. And from the bottom to top we have 12. Because that's 10, that's 12. And here this is 10, 11, 13. Okay, there will be a spot that it will not be irrigated, this area. So I need to move it a little bit up. No, let's do it here. So this was 14, I said, right? Yes, that's 14. So that's 14. I'm not going to dig down. I think we will do levees. And let's try this 4x4. Maybe this is not the best idea or the best location, whatever. We will find out. Let's experiment. I don't really want to be calculating it too much or something. Let's speed it up. Remove these trees. Then build the levees. And yeah, we can dig down here. Yeah, let's dig. Anyways, let's dig because this will not be deep enough for the proper irrigation. And then we can have that staircase directly here. Or maybe we can have it in the middle. No, it will be here. So I can have this straight path. And underneath it we can make a tubeway. Yeah, let's expand that. Tubeway tunnel. We will go all the way like this. There we will need to go a little bit deeper to connect it. Maybe station here will be enough. Okay, they already planted the explosives, so let's rebuild that levee, detonate this. And we are going to cover it with the platforms. And in the middle? Yeah, let's have a fluid dump in the middle. Maybe I will move it elsewhere later. For now, let's do this. That will be it. They already tunneled the tubeway, but we need to go one deeper with it. Here, we needed this one too, so it is connected. And let's go even here. We'll maybe use it later to expand. I didn't check if they can reach it. Yes, they can reach it. Great. So now it should be connected, and let's do this one here, and we will build a tubeway station on top of it, like that. And this is already being filled up with water. Let's prioritize this building with haulers that will be delivering the water much quicker. And why is this drying out? What's going on here? Why is this not enough suddenly? What happened? Why is this drying out? Oh. Yeah, oh. I know what's the problem. This is the problem. I fucked up. Yeah, because we have an irrigation on this side. Okay, let's quickly fix it. Let's quickly fix it. Where to do it? Let's do it here. Yeah, I screwed up with that. Okay, these plants will soon die out. We'll be able to build a road on top of it. Ooh, well-being 37. Something must have increased. Okay, let's have an irrigation here. We need another fluid dump. We have fortunately plenty of unemployed beavers, so this shouldn't be a problem. And hopefully it will reach all the way to those trees. And this is being irrigated nicely. It is still not filled up fully, so let's wait for that to happen. Okay, this is almost full, I guess. Or is it already full? Oh, it seems that it is completely full. And I'm not satisfied. 38 will be nice. Because this corner is not irrigated, so I will want to move this to the right. We can expand it by tunneling underneath. Let's try that. You see, I never tried that, tunneling the irrigation underneath. If it will work upwards, but probably not. But maybe if we go just one block under, not this one, but this one. But we can't reach it, of course. Let's experiment. Let's build a staircase down. Let's try digging underneath and spreading that irrigation a little bit further. It doesn't seem to be helping. Oh, it helped a little bit. Maybe it doesn't even need to be that big. Let's try doing this. Okay, it's not helping. Maybe if I try to go closer to the corner. Like that. I know that will be taking a lot of water, I think. But let's see. If this can work, like from the underground irrigation, we can have just like one well here and then spread the canals around. We are going to find out. This is a good experiment. I never tried doing something like this. Maybe it needs to be bigger, but let's wait for them to finish the tunnels. Yeah, this is done. It didn't increase the area. Let's do it here. It seems that we will need some dirt to fix this, if this will not work. Ah, it's working, and it is hindered underground, okay. But it will be taking a lot of water, so maybe we can make it smaller. You know, more efficient. But as a first experiment, I think this is quite alright. Now let's try irrigating this area. But we need to wait for them to dump more water in, as the water level is lower than it was before. Okay, they finished this. You know what? Without expanding it to the wide, I mean making more wide, let's go straight line like this. Let's see if that will help. I'm curious now about it, but we can already start planting trees. But let's first prioritize removing all of this, because I want my apple trees here. And we need a forester, of course. Where to build you? You can have one forester close to the station and one forester, let's say here for now. Or like this, yeah. Oh, it seems that it is helping. Look at that. This is spreading. And here we can try doing this, going down and there, making it a little bit bigger. Wish I could check how much water is this wasting. Alright, the rest of the trees are too far away, but let's have these paths around. Like this. Let's have it like this, so they can reach everything and start planting trees, apple trees. Can you remove that? It's too far away. Alright, so I will have... Whoop, I didn't want that road. That was a lag. Let's go like this and... let's do just this, that should be enough, right? And now, plant trees. Drought ended. Look at that. That irrigation is working. So maybe we will not even need this big. I will experiment more with this style. I think we can make it work. I will do another experimental well. Let's say up here. and we will figure that out. This is not the highest priority, so let's just build a road here. And we are going to dig. Let's go only 2 deep. Let's make just enough room for the stairs, and then we can start the tunneling underneath it. Alright, staircase, where are you? Here. So that will be just 1 block under the ground. That's okay. And now let's go something like this. Okay, not there. Let's go like this and have it like a cross section here. And do this. This may be interesting. And then we are going to fill it up with water. Okay, this may be interesting. Let them build it. That will take some time. In the meantime, we have here our lovely new apple trees. We will need a bunch of gatherers flags, I think, and more trees. Can you reach all the way? Yes, of course. Perfect. So this should be plenty of apple trees. This will be our main orchard. Let's make this road nice and symmetrical. Let's do this, yeah. Like that. Apple trees. And let's have another road here. Okay, that will be plenty of apples, and we will be able to make juice from them, and they will be eating them. As you can see now, our storage is almost empty, and the bell peppers is too. We need to grow more bell peppers. Maybe we will be growing it here in our experimental irrigation. Our water tanks are full, that's good. When this will be fully filled up, I think it will not be using that much water, just like other fluid dumps. So it should be okay, but keep it full constantly. And at the same time, ooh, we have 620 explosives. We can start working on that pipe that I mentioned, that I want to bring, build a reservoir here underground. That will be on this level. So let's say this road, we can keep this road. And we are just going to tunnel here. Let's go under the mountain, all the way to that bad water source. And then let's start with the small reservoir, because first we'll need to figure out how to fill it up. Yeah, okay, that will be all hidden underground, nice. So this will be the start. We are going to blast it as deep as we can. Which is not much, because we are already at the bottom of the map. Okay. That's fine. And the water source is here. We need to figure out how to bring the water from here to there. Maybe if I build it like a pipe, even go top like an aqueduct, and then bring it into a hill, maybe we can push that water going higher. I mean, like it was under the, if it was under the pressure. Don't remember exactly if it is working that way in Timberborn, but we can try that for sure. We will need some overhangs. Yeah, we have unlocked those. Okay, let's go higher. How high do we need to go? I want to experiment with this without destroying the pumps. So if it is not working, so we will not proceed. But like this, we can experiment. And then if it works, we can make it much nicer. And if it doesn't, well then nothing happened really. And if it doesn't, then nothing happened and we can think about something new. So let's build an aqueduct. I didn't build an aqueduct for a long time. I kinda missed this. It will not be the nicest, most beautiful aqueduct, but it will work. This is anyways the prototype, so it doesn't need to be nice. Okay, this will be the aqueduct, that will be the pipe, or whatever we want to call it. We will enclose this and this. Have a sluice here. I don't know if we really need it, but let's have it there anyways. Impermeable floor through the middle. Platforms through the middle. Levees on the sides. And with the construction we can help it with the tubeways. It will be easier to build from the tubeways, I think. We have a line here, so we can expand that closer to the... What do we have a line here? We can expand this one closer to the aqueduct and build it from there. I wasn't even planning on doing this, it's just fun and experimentation. So that's tubeway. Oh, there are two-way bridges. Okay, I didn't even need to build this platform, so let's remove them. We will need just a few platforms, not this many. It's not connected. There's some buggery going on. Let's remove that. Let's try again. Not sure. Anyways, let's try building it and we will see if it will connect. We need a platform here, here. And here we will go straight up. Like this. That impermeable floor inside we will remove as the last thing. Okay, let's go and build this, please. They are still tunneling, I think, because I gave them so many tasks. But I want to see this, if it will connect to the existing tubeway. No, it is not connected for some reason. Let's try doing this. Now it will connect. Alright. Now it is connected. Brilliant. And they will continue the work from this tubeway, which is perfect. So I will not need to build any scaffolding. They can continue from here. So let's put all of this on a higher priority. All these platforms will need to be covered with the impermeable floor or levees, but we have enough metal. 220, yeah. Let's use metal. And on top we will have a tubeway. Like this. So they will be able to construct everything around it from the tubeways. And the last section will be just bring this into the hill. So let's go just straight. Let's continue like this. And here we can finish it with some levees. Again, impermeable 4 through middle. Levees on the sides. Platform in the middle. And impermeable 4 on top of it. And then expand the tubeway. And here we can use even some tunneling. I don't know exactly how, but we can use this. And here we will go to where are we? Let's focus on this point so I can see where it is. Okay, it is this corner. So we can build like a pipe from here. Okay, let's do it this way. I don't know how we are going to reach it, but that's something for laters. Yeah, some of the roof will collapse, but that's okay. Let's take all the resources. Ah, look at that. This is how you build aqueducts now. With the tubeways. That's really helping a lot. But they kinda stopped. Maybe we don't have enough resources? No, we should have everything. It's just about the priorities. So increase the priority. And let's go check this irrigation. Yeah, they can't reach everywhere. That's fine. Let's expand the road. They will be able to reach it. And then we can build one fluid dump here to test it. And here to get into that tunneling. Oh, I need to tunnel a little bit more. Yeah, one more under this one. Here. Oh, I can't. Why I can't tunnel there? Oh, I see why. Huh. How to do it? Maybe if I keep the platform there, maybe we can then tunnel. Yes, I think. Or maybe not. It's this here, okay. Alright, we can. Yes, they tunneled it from the bottom up. And to get higher, I think we can try building staircase from down here. Let's do... I don't know. Maybe it will be easier to go from top to bottom. We can expand this tubeway. And then we can cover it with something. Yeah, tubeway tunnel. Let's go like this. It will be easier to do it. Okay, and why aren't you continuing? They're waiting for the rest. Ah, yes, this is turned around the other way, so they can't build it from the tubeway. Yeah. We need to first build this platform. So, anyways, after all, we will need to do some scaffolding, but fortunately, it is not that bad. We just need these two platforms and the staircase, and they will be able to build the rest. Yeah, look at that. The construction continues. Yep, they are working on it. Look at that. Look them fly. And while they are working on that, I think we can start blasting this off. And we need to remove this platform, that's for sure. It can't remain here. Yeah, I will figure that out later. But let's start digging down. As this is our future reservoir, we will go all the way down. How far can those automatic pumps reach? Maximum depth is 4, okay. So we want to go at least 4 deep But maybe even more. And why do we have... Okay, we don't have any more. But we've had for a second 4 homeless for some reason. Don't know why. Maybe they were just... They just grew up or something. Oh yeah, I'm really loving these two boys. They are such a game changer. Look at that. Okay, let's go back here. This is all tunneled. Okay. So I think let's commence this experiment. We don't need to cover this or anything. Let's just add a fluid dump here on the side. Put it on the highest priority so they build it quickly. And this is a little bit further away from the colony, but we will use the haulers so they will be delivering him water. Oh, look at that. It's irrigating. So maybe this is a viable option, especially if you don't want to build bigger wells and you have space for it. I will come back in a minute to see how it goes. Well, we are almost at the mountain. So the last phases will start. Well, one last phase. Just a few more explosives and we are done here too. And here, instead of tunneling this, we will just blast it off. We will need to tunnel on this level. Yeah, detonate that, remove that, put down the explosives. And another drought is incoming. Maybe we should really increase the water tank, water storage. I will get to it soon. Okay, that is all detonated. Well, digged. And now this. Let's detonate the reservoir. Woohoo! Can we go even deeper? No. Okay, so this is the maximum level. And how deep we are. That's only 3 blocks deep. But I think if we go one higher, I mean, we can close this with the levees, right? Let's remove the road. Close this with the levees, build a staircase, which we can't. Yeah, we need to tunnel these few pieces off. I can't tunnel this one. Ah, yeah, let's do it this way. Let's tunnel it off. Okay, come on, do it. Alright, that is gone. We can build a staircase now. And tunnel through this. Okay, we have a little problem here, but... Yeah, let's remove this for now. We need to build some platforms before we can remove the top layer. Yeah, let's do this. So we can remove the whole part here. Okay, like that. Drought started, so I will test the aqueduct only the next season, unfortunately. I wasn't quick enough. But that's okay. 27 days drought. Quite a long one. We could really use this new reservoir. Come on, finish the rest. Let's check on this irrigation. It's not working that well. I think the water is evaporating too quickly. Yeah. Because it is only 1 deep. It is not able to fill it up properly. Or maybe it is too much on that one fluid dump. Let's try adding another one. Let's remove that staircase for a second. And add a new fluid dump. And we will test it. Ooh, we have already apples here. I think we have more than enough. Yeah, we have plenty of apples now. That's great. And we are not making juice from apples, right? Bell pepper, tomato, corn, and canola oil. and we can make an apple juice. So let's add a few more press or presses or juiceries. Let's add 2 here, let's say. And this will be apple juice. Und ja, apple juice. And for now, let's just have this medium storage tank here for apple juice. That will need to be enough for the time being. Maybe the problem is too that they are too far away. Let's try medium tank here for water. Set up for obtain. Maybe the river water closer here. And instead of prioritizing these 2 with the hose, let's just prioritize, or we don't even need to, this medium tank. Okay, so this was digged in, that's done. Do we need to do something with this? Yeah, just cover it with the levees, I guess. Yeah. So it is enclosed. So let's go like this, one by one. We have plenty of logs, so I will use those instead of the metal blocks. Because otherwise I could just use the impermeable floor on top of it. Okay, and that's enclosed, I think. Just to make sure, let's build the impermeable floor here, because I don't know if this can hold water away, the tubeways. Alright, so that's enclosed. This is finished, so we can go again, 1 higher. That's why we were doing this. So there will be a levee. And a staircase. Now the issue is that I don't have a slice here. Yeah, I should have built slice here at this end. That's my bad. Yeah, we will need to redo this again. We need a slice here so we can fill this reservoir to a certain level to not overflow it. So remove the levees that we just built and put back the tubeways. Yeah, my bad, but this needs to be done, and then this will be filling up to 3.9. Okay, build that sluice. That will be automated. And now we can remove this again. A little bit tedious, but it is the way that I constructed this. It's fine. I can deal with it. It's not that bad. Just a little bit of wasteful. Okay, that's done. Again. Now let's see how we would add the platforms. Yeah, I screwed up with this a little bit. We need to remove the rest of the roof. But we can't tunnel it because there are no platforms underneath. So we need to do this, unfortunately. Well, it's the flaw in my design. This is completely my fault. But I will make it right. So yeah, we need to go like this all around. Everywhere where there is a roof, we will need to collapse it. With the explosives, yeah. We need to go all the way here. There will be a little bit of light coming in, but that's fine. We don't mind that. Hopefully no algae will be growing in our reservoir. And of course they need paths here. But they can't reach there. So we need to go from the middle like this. At least we need to start it here with staircase like that. And here. Alright, and now they can reach it, they will build platforms and they can tunnel above it. Because they need support from the bottom if they want to tunnel this. Alright, solution for the problem that I made for myself. Nothing new, that's just how the Beaver engineering is working. if you didn't notice already. Let's check on our irrigation experiment, and it seems that it is working. Yeah, it is completely filled up. Let's remove this one fluid dump because I need an access down. I know my builders will not like it as they will get wet. But maybe we should make it 2 deep instead of just 1. So let's experiment it in this area. Let's remove all these and let's tunnel below it. Yeah, let's waste a little bit more water. I think it is using way too much water, but it's interesting. I want to experiment with something new like that. Okay, speed it up. I want this to be finished in the foreseeable future. Yeah, okay, they started tunneling it. Perfect. This will take maybe 1 more day, maybe 2. And then we can start building automated pumps. We will need to bring the power shaft too here. I didn't thought about that. Another my mistake. But I will figure it out, as always. But I just need to connect only one, maybe. We have these engines here. And we have this opening, so we can build a power shaft through there. And everything was detonated. Let's remove this top layer. We don't need that. Oh, something is going to collapse, it seems. Here? Yeah, there is that pan. Okay, never mind. We will rebuild it. There must be always some sacrifices for the progress. So let's see the damage. Yeah. Okay. We lost a little bit of a hill. Let's keep the game paused. And I'm going to figure out how we are going to build the pumps here. I think we can have a part here on the inner layer. And then having a pumps. Where are you? Automated pump. Here. Oh, it's big. We can't do it that way. Okay, let's do it the other way around then. I knew that there are 2x2. I forgot that you need that. There are really more like 2x3. So we'll do it other way around. Let's remove this. All these planks. It's a little bit messy and hard to see what I'm doing. So we have a part there. And now automated pumps. What's the issue now? Okay, something is in a way. Do I have a road there or a platform? Oh yes, this ceiling. They didn't blast it off. Yeah, the building is too high. Okay, we need to rebuild some of the platforms again. Okay, this is being a little bit messy. Now I see why I was building the other ones from top to bottom and not the other way around, because of this. Okay, we need to remove the ceiling. That's it. Okay, so that will take some time. That means we need to fix this path up because this is currently disconnected completely. And that's our access to bad water and trees. But we don't really need this ladder here, so let's remove that. We will have only 2 blades. That's just enough what they need for the transportation. So let's move this just this way. We'll move around it. Hopefully we will not destroy it again. And put this on the highest priority. Yeah. Reconnect it first. And they will start working on the rest later. And they are tunneling here underground, it seems. Yeah, it's not finished yet. But it kinda works. I like it that it is hidden underground. That's the main reason. But I have a feeling it is using way too much water. But maybe with doing it at least too deep, we will lower the evaporation rate and improve the efficiency of that. And this tubeway was rebuilt, so that's good. We have an access to all those trees. And we have plenty of planks, and they are not even gathering those that are laying on the ground. So I'm going to pause the production of the planks again, for at least a couple of days. And let's get back here. And we need to turn on this part. Like this. Yeah, that middle section. I need to build a platforms underneath it, unfortunately. Like that. Yeah, and here we are missing two. Such a mess! But it is only my fault and the Beaver engineers that are helping me. But now hopefully it will be fixed. Okay, they tunneled that. Let's tunnel the whole area to make it a little bit bigger. This will be really an experimentation episode, it seems. Okay, you removed all that roof, I hope. Okay, so now maybe I can finally remove these platforms. Yeah, there will be more collapsing, but that's the price. Okay, where is the road? Oh, this is the level that we want to be building on. Oh, there's so much rubble here. It's really hard to see. Yeah, this is too high. That needs to go lower. Like that. These double platforms. Should we blast this off too? I guess. Oh, we destroyed a little bit of our aqueduct. We need to rebuild this. Yep, we will have a leak here. Okay, that will be fixed with the levees. No problem. And here there will be a path on that side, so that we do not need to remove. Yeah, that can go, that's fine. This can go. That can go. Okay, now I think we are on a correct height. Let's see how we can build those pumps here. So, automated pumps. 1, 2, 3. We need at least the equivalent that we have out here. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 pumps. This is a way too small reservoir for that, but at least it's a start. The tricky part next will be to connect it to a power shaft. Let's remove this levee. Let's do it differently. Let's have it a platform here so I can have a road around it and then build the levees on top. Yeah, like that. And in 4 days we are going to finally test the aqueduct, if it is even working. Automated water pump, yeah, like that. Remove this one block and I will bring the power shaft there temporarily. It will be very ugly, but it will work at least. Yeah, here we need to cross the road. Like that. I will block the road that I would have there, but I will need to figure out a better power connection. Or we can do power shaft levees, right? Or can't we? Power shaft tunnel. I could use this just like we have with the tubeways that are levees. So it can't, release the water. because otherwise we would have a leak here, which is not good. But we can do it this way. Let's go up, blast this one piece off, and then go down. And that way we will not have a leak. And I will preserve the road around. Let's do it that way. And the next section of the reservoir we will be doing from the top to bottom to avoid all this mess. So here, let's detonate that, and I will bring the power down again. Like this. And then we go here, here. Let's remove this construction for a second. And here we will have a vertical shaft, and we can connect it from the bottom to top to the automated water pump, like that. Okay, now let's build all this contraption and the pumps. Bloody hell, that was a big mess, and it is not that hidden anymore. But we can fix this later with either the levees or with the dirt when we will build the dirt excavator. We can fix this face of the mountain to make it nice once again. I will build a dirt excavator somewhere in the industrial area. And I must not forget, here in this tower, let's remove that impermeable floor here. Most of the water will be released down here, so I think I will need to close these sluices and force the water upwards. So let's see how it will go. The drought ended. Yes, the water is flowing, it's increasing into a pipe. This one should be open always, yeah. Let the full flow go. And now this will be filling up the reservoir to 3.9. Yeah, it is working. But let's see if it will work for both here if I open this. But probably not. Yeah, it lowered the pressure. But since I have most pumps here, let's fill this up first. And then we can fill the upper reservoir. Let's increase this floodgate. Now let's rush all the water down here. Okay, it's still not connected to power for some reason. Oh, they didn't build this one last piece. Okay, let's do it. I was wondering if they can't be powered from the bottom up for some reason. Okay, we are releasing way more water out, so let's close these and send all the water here to the reservoir. Come on, let's fix it. Fix it, fix it. Now they are connected. Perfect. So we have 4 more pumps. And we can have platforms like this. Yeah, I'm going to make another row. And again, we will have a connection from here. So let's build that power shaft. Okay, that will be connected. And here, automated water pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a road. And then we can plan on doing an expansion. But we will go, as I said, from top to bottom. So let's blast these 2 pieces. I'm going to build a staircase up and we will start doing it from top. Okay, and this is already filled up, I think. Yeah, it's even overflowing for some reason. This sluice. You should be filling up only to 3.9. Yeah, let's lower that to 3.8. Because we flooded everything a little bit. Okay, it needs just a little bit of tinkering to make it right and expand it because right now it is quite small. But yeah, let's work on this. And then since we have this road here, we can add another set of the pumps here on these platforms. Yeah, let's just remove this row and that row under, like that. Yep, and we can do 1, 2, 3, and here we will have a connection again. Vertical power shaft. That will be connected, nice. And one more automated water pump. So that will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 24 pumps here. No, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Yeah, that's not 24. Damn it. Dumb. So 12 pumps, we will need another, let's say 12 pumps. We will going to expand to this area. So in the meantime, I left them doing their job. I built another underground tank because we needed to hold a little bit more water. Added, I think, 4 new builders huts. Yes, because I had a feeling that everything is taking forever to build. And now let's see. Yes, this is all tunneled now. So we can remove all these platforms. That's fine. And we can start digging directly through here. Yeah, let's plant all these explosives. That will be 3 deep, and then we will need to blast one more level, I think, by 1 or something like that. And the pipe is working quite well. There is still, or at least was until a couple of minutes ago. Oh, there is still some water up here because it is pressurized with these 2 sluices. So this one is releasing water to only to by 360 height. Because there was always problem with overflowing, kinda. Maybe we can go 370 top. Let's try that. Because I flooded these pumps and outside multiple times throughout the wet season. So that's that. And let's go and find a spot for the dirt excavator. Because I want to fix this here. I don't want to be able to see inside. I don't like the look. So we are going to find a spot for dirt excavator, and this experiment here, I don't know. I think it's using way too much water. I think I will abandon it and only using it in situations like this when we have this well and we don't have our irrigation in a corner or something like that. Because I think this is using way too much water. I will test this on a flat map, not when I'm playing this. Like, I will build only this pump and check how much water it is using for a certain amount of blocks, blah blah blah. And then I will use just my regular 3x3 or this 4x4 well, irrigation well, and test that, how much water is using. And that way I will know for sure. But now, enough experimenting. We need that dirt excavator, but where to build it? I don't really want to block anything here. Maybe we can build it around this bad water source, as that's a kind of area where we will not be able to build anything else. And this is 5 by 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 by 5. We can definitely build it somewhere here. Or maybe even turn it around and build it behind the engines. But as before, we need to go at least 3 high, right? Yeah, 3 high. And we are going to blast it from top to bottom. As that is the best way So we can go like this. That's 4 wide here. That's okay. At first, let's see. If we do it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I will be able to fit only one if we will do it this way. I want an easy connection, maybe from these engines. Let's go 1 block away. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can do it like this, I think. And then have a connection from this side. We will need to blast this and go down. And that's exactly on the connector. Perfect. And here we will... You know what, let's dig the whole area like this. Yeah, we will have a more room to move around. To maneuver. Let's just connect it to a road. Okay, they will blast that off. Fortunately, we have way more explosives that we need. 600. Oh, well-being 39. What happened? I wasn't really expanding anything. Not sure. Probably some food. Maybe apples. And finally, when we build that dirt excavators, we will have an access to dirt and we can fix this abomination that we've done here. I already unlocked the terrain block. Let's remove this slope. And here we will try to reconstruct this a little bit. Don't know exactly how well it will go. Yeah, I think we will be able to fix this. So at least a little bit looks like before. Or a bit better. Yeah, see, like that. It doesn't matter that it will look a little bit artificial, but at least we will not be able to see inside. Okay, I think that will work. Let's see. Yeah, let's detonate all of this. Oh yeah. And we need to go... How much? 1, 2? Yeah, 2 more blocks. So here that will be... Whoop. Here it will be... No, that's more than 2. Okay, let's blast first this. And then we will need... these 2 blocks. Here we will need a staircase to go down. Let's speed it up. And that will hold way more water than before. And I even figured out how to fill the pipe and this reservoir at the same time. So we just turned off these 2 sluices on the sides and I already running only the middle one. And that way, both of the reservoirs were being filled up. So that's great. And let's detonate this. And now, let's have a staircase down. So we can plant all these explosives. And then we will do the rest. Good, good, good. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see the industrial area. Oh, that was already tunneled. We need to expand the road. So they can reach all the way back. Oh, something. Oh, we are out of planks apparently. Okay. Let's turn back on the production. Last time I checked, we've had 1500 planks. And we are down to 0. We used 1500 planks, damn it. Never mind, we will make more. We can even turn these 2 more emergency plank factories. And this was tunneled completely, so let's remove all those platforms. And now, triple dynamite. And let's go down. Get it down, down, down. Detonate it down, down, down. And we can have our dirt excavator. And with the dirt excavator, we will have way more injured beavers. Let's see the reservoir. Yep, they are working on it. It's going quite well. We have so many builders now, and I love it. Look at that speed. Let's detonate. Oh, maybe I should have slowed this game for a second. That was atrociously loud and terrible. Never mind, I survived. You will not need to listen to that. I will make sure when I'm editing video that to lower the sound of it. Lower the volume. Okay, and we are prepared for another 4, 8, 12 pumps. At least 12. This is a little bit longer than this section, I think. So maybe we will be able to put in a few more pumps. Oh, maybe... Yeah, I should have done this side too. Yeah, I missed that. Never mind. We can fix it. We can fix it. Let's do this. And we are going to tunnel here. Or wait. Oh, no, 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 no. There is only a road. We don't need to do this. For the road, it's fine. We can just tunnel it like this. Yeah. That's okay. We don't need to do more than it's needed. Okay, let's check this. Just a few more explosives. It's too far. Ah, yeah, I disconnected the road. Okay, let's try now. Okay. Let's detonate. Okay, this was a much better manageable. I mean the volume level. It will be kinda hidden in the back, but I think that's not an issue. And here the dirt excavator. Oh, we can't fit it here. I need to unlock it, but... Oh. So it is longer, because I think that's like 6 blocks. Okay, I miscalculated a bit. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. Never mind, let's move it. Yeah. Okay, we will still be able to connect it. It's no big issue. And here, let's have a staircase. Like this. We can't fit a pile here nor here. Never mind. We will have a pile here. I think we don't need a large pile. Or underground pile. Let's just do this industrial pile for the dirt. I don't think we'll be using it that much. Oh, they can't reach that one now. Damn it. Let's build first this power shaft and then the other one. Yeah, like that. Okay, so soon we will have a dirt. That's great. And where I was before, I forget. Ah, yeah, the pumps. Okay, we have this road around. We can definitely tunnel underneath it to hold more water. Yeah, I think we can do just this. It will be a little bit more expensive with the extract and everything and well, whatnot. And there will be already built platforms. And here, yeah, this will be our first row of the pumps. Let's make a connection here. Don't forget about that. Okay, that will be connected. And pumps on top. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumps. Good enough. So yeah, it is wider. So that will be 5 pumps, and then here we will do the same. And again, Let's have a connection here. This will be a road, I must not forget. Connect power shafts. And we can put down pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 10 here and 12 here. So we have 24 pumps. If I didn't made any mistake with calculating it. I wouldn't count on that. But I'm not going to recount it. That's under my level. I am the main Beaver engineer here, and I said it's correct. And we can't reach all of this, but I can fix that with having the tubeways. And we already have multiple connections that we can use here, but let's use this one. We can do it this way. Oh, yeah, that's a different height. It seems on the same level when I was looking from this side. Ah, that's okay. And now, maximum speed. And soon we will not be able to look inside. And the last thing that we will need to figure out is these engines, but we can just hide them here. We will dig deeper, like next to this bad water source, and build 2, 3 engines there and connect it to the pumps. Let's see the engine options. We are currently still using the charcoal one, which is 500 Beaver power. But what about the liquid fuel engine? That's 1,000. But we need a refinery. And what will be the best to make fuel? Kinda cheap seems to be the bad water and charcoal. So maybe we can even do that, even if it is not that efficient. As you can see, from 20 bad water and 2 charcoal we make only 15 fuel. But we can definitely start there. And then later the best one is here, the water and corn. But this one have that advantage that it is not using water, even if we have plenty. Anyways, let's unlock the refinery and we will start using charcoal and bad water. Let's have the first refinery even here, it doesn't matter. It's temporary solution. And we are going to dig for the engine back here. So that means again that we need to go up. And we will be working from top to bottom. Since we will be digging it for the engine, we can always expand this reservoir. So let's go all the way down again. So I think we will need to go a little bit higher. Oh, why can't I blast that? Oh, I see. Because we already have this empty space underneath. Okay, now we can do it. Let's do whole this area. We just need to build a few more platforms here. Oh, we can't. That's here, above that. Okay, so I think we will not be blasting that area. Let's just blast this. An engine is higher, I think, than these water pumps. Oh, we have that refinery. Bad water. Yeah, use the bad water. And we are out of beavers. That's okay. Pumps are 3 high, I think. Let's see. Yes. So we will need to go 1 higher, I think, with this blasting. So I should not have blasted that. Yeah, we have this roof above us. That's the problem. Yeah, this is all messed up. How to do it? I'm thinking how to get higher. Oh, they can blast 1 above, right? Yeah, they can. Wrong button. Damn it. We'll figure it out. So we can do this. And we can do that one above it. And that way we should be able to get up. If only I didn't screw this up. Okay, let's do it more. this one and this one. And then we should be able to build a staircase up. The road ended, nice. So this will be filled up soon. Okay, we are up here. And let's go tunneling all this. It's a bloody mess. But it is all my fault, I know. I will make it right. Okay, now the roof is collapsing here. That's what I wanted. That's nice. And we will do the same on the other side. And back here we will have an engines. Can try blasting a few of these, maybe to collapse a little bit the roof. Let's remove this, let's remove this. Build a staircase so we can get on the other side. Detonate all of that. Good. And this is nicely filling up. We highly probably don't have enough power for all those automated pumps, but it doesn't matter. Our water tanks are completely full, so that's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's do that last row. Now remove all of this. And now let's start planting explosives, and we are going all the way down. And there we will have our engines. Now we just need to get down, get it down, down, down. Yeah, like this. 2 staircases, and here it needs to go 3 down. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is 3, and this is double. Well, triple and double explosives. And we will have way more water than we will need, at least with our current population. But we will be expanding on that later. This episode was really heavy experimentation and water reservoir building. I'm not ending yet, but yeah, that's a lot. And this experiment is still running, and it's kind of working. But as I said, maybe it's using way too much water than necessary. And they can't reach this area, so let's do it differently. Let's do it that way. Because we can. This is still not yet finished. Ah yeah, they can't reach what they need, it seems. Why is this not finished? Below this one? Don't know. Let's try doing it from the other side too. Let's build a tubeway here, tubeway here. Let's expand this tubeway. This we will later remove all those pieces. It's just instead of the scaffolding. And this was all planted? Yes. Let's detonate then. The route is here, that's okay, we have plenty of water. Okay, and this section seems to be done. Now we just need to build platforms. There will be no pumps back here. So we are just going to cover it with platforms. Or maybe an overhangs. Yeah, I didn't build an overhangs for some time. And instead of detonating these explosives, I deleted it. How dumb I am. Detonate. Bloody hell. Okay, let's go like this and like this. Yeah, and just cover it with the overhangs. Yeah, like that. Maybe not all of them. Let's see how we will build these engines. Okay, we can do it. Yeah, unlock. We can do it like this. One will be enough, maybe. How much this needs? How much uses one? 75. Okay, we have 24. I'm not going to calculate that in my head. That would be a bad idea. But let's see, 24 times 75. 1800. Okay, so we can build 2 of these. We will have 2 of these. There will be a road. In this temporary staircase here. And here we can have a medium tanks with liquid fuel. Yeah, 3 is probably an overkill, but whatever. But I want to be able to connect it from the bottom up. So let's remove this one. Remove both of them. We will offset this one overhang like this. There will be an power shaft, vertical. And now 1, 2 engines. And then here, this is triple? No, that's double platform. Let's build a triple platform here. And another one. And we will connect this to the rest of the power shaft grid. And this will be covered with overhang and here with a platform. And that's it. Now let's build it. And this will be our power generation for all of these pumps. And we can add another row here. But for that, yeah, we are going to detonate this wall here. With the triple dynamite, ja, ausgezeichnet. There will be a big boom boom. Oh yeah, I didn't connect this road. Nice. Now it is connected and it is already being filled up with fuel. Lovely jubbly. And hopefully we have everything for these engines. Brakes, planks, metal blocks, gears, logs. Yeah. I'm making still a lot of bricks, right? Well, a lot of. 200. Good enough. And it is using half a fuel each hour. So we will see if we need to add another refinery on that one will be enough. And we used all of our logs reserves. Look at that, we are down to 200. So that's a good reminder to stop building more. So I'm not going to add another row of the pumps yet. Anyways, we don't need it. But what we are going to do is remove all these pumps that are outside together with these engines. And since this what it is, Aqueduct is working, maybe we will hide it underground. Yeah, maybe we will hide it underground. End of the sentence. But I will leave that for the next videos, not today. Let's keep it as it is. It's working, that's great. And let's expand these tubeways so we can finish fixing this mess. What about that? Okay, there seems to be a problem. They can't reach some blocks. Let's wait a minute. Maybe they will fix it. Because this says that the construction is waiting. Yeah, maybe they were just blocked because I put another layer on top of them. Yeah, this can be reached now. Okay, that was the issue, it seems. Okay. And this seems to be fixed. So let's remove these tubeways. Nice. And it is fixed. Clean it up. Look at that. We can't see inside anymore, only here. But we can fix that too with just one block. Later. Yeah, and this we will redo it too because it is kinda crooked right now. I will fix that. But for now, I think this will be all. Or maybe not. You know what? Yeah, this will be all. In the next episode, we are going to remove those pumps and these engines and start to make this nice. And maybe we can move all these water tanks inside the mountain. Yeah, how we have these pumps, we can make a bigger storage in the back. and then have a storage closer to the houses that will be outside, but not this many and not this ugly. But that will be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any more ideas and tips, don't hesitate and write them in the comments down below, and I will look more into this irrigation contraption in the next episode too. Anyways, once again, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye and stay hydrated.